Hello gorgeous, welcome back to yet another YouTube video. As you've seen from the title of the video, today we are doing an eyebrow tutorial video. Well, this is an eyebrow tutorial video. I have two eyebrow tutorials, so this one's going to be a little bit different because I'm going to be talking you through certain things, and sometimes I feel like doing tutorials without talking does no justice. Like, you can learn, yes, you can see like what I'm actually doing like on my eyebrows or on my face, but I feel like the knowledge behind like why I'm doing certain things and why I'm using certain products is left out, and I think that is very key in order for you to advance in your makeup journey. So today I'm gonna be showing you how I actually do my eyebrows, an updated version of that, and talking you through certain products, why I use certain products. But I do get some questions about eyebrows. So if you don't know this about me, I love eyebrows, and I love eyebrows, and I am obsessed with my eyebrows looking good. They don't always come out looking perfect, you guys, but I am obsessed with my eyebrows looking good. Like, I want them to look like twins. And they've got their days. Yes, there's days where they come out right and days where they don't come out right. But sometimes I feel like people really don't get like what's the big fuss around like getting eyebrows, like getting your eyebrows to look on fleek. Your eyebrows don't need to look perfect, but they need to at least look decent. They need to at least look like cousins. And eyebrows are so important to your makeup look, because when your eyebrows are looking good, it kind of puts like your whole makeup look together. Like, it just makes your whole makeup look work. When your eyebrows are not looking together, even if your makeup is like on point, it just, I don't want to say it ruins, but in a sense, like, it ruins the whole look for me, because like I'm into makeup. Like, when I see a person, the first thing I notice about them is their eyebrows. That's just something about me. I don't know if it's the same for everyone, but yeah. So eyebrows are so important, guys. The shape of your eyebrows, the size of your eyebrows, like, it can alter and it can change like how your whole entire face looks. It can change the shape of your face. So those things are really important and integral to getting like a look that looks put together. So I'm gonna firstly start by saying that in order for you to get proper, decent looking eyebrows, especially if you are a beginner, I would say firstly start off, guys, by shaping your eyebrows. Get eyebrow grooming done. If you can't do it on your own, get eyebrow grooming done. Like, grooming your eyebrows and at least shaping your eyebrows to be the shape that you like is really gonna help you, that when you do your eyebrows, you're not trying to redraw like a shape like what some of us do. Like, I draw my eyebrows on. In actual fact, we're not even, according to me, we're not even supposed to be drawing eyebrows on. We're supposed to at least be just redefining or defining what already is there, right? But for some of us, we don't have much eyebrows, we have light eyebrows, and that's the reason why we actually draw on our eyebrows. But if you really want to make this process easier for you, get your eyebrows shaped. If you don't know how to shape your own eyebrows, go to a salon or go to someone who really knows how to shape eyebrows. That is gonna take away so much of the weight off of your shoulders. Like, once you get your eyebrows shaped, like 80%, and I mean like 80% of the work is literally done. So I actually taught myself how to shape my own eyebrows, and I actually bought these eyebrow blades from Mr. Price. Let me show you them. They are so cute, you guys. They come in different shades of pink. This is what they look like. So these are eyebrow razors, just like, it's a razor basically, but just like a cute version of a razor. And this is what it looks like. If my camera happens to go out of focus, apologies. So yeah, so what I normally do, like, I think once in 2 months, I'll basically just like shape my eyebrows to be the type of shape I want them to be. This just makes your eyebrows look a lot more neater, so that by the time you actually get to go over your own eyebrows with the actual eyebrow pencil, there's no hairs that are actually like peeping out. So this actually helps me like a lot. But if you don't trust yourself, please do not try this on your own because it's gonna be a disaster unless you're willing to take the risk. I was willing to take the risk. The first time I did it, it did not come out well, but I was willing to take the risk and it was not all that bad. So next, guys, I normally put powder on my eyebrows, and this is translucent powder. You can use powder, you can use any type of powder really. And what this does, guys, this basically does the job of what a powder is supposed to do. So the powder basically helps to eliminate any sort of oils that were on your eyebrows, and then by the time you actually get to use the eyebrow pencil on your eyebrows, there's a lot more grip there. So that's why I normally start with powder. This is very helpful if you've got oily eyebrows. I don't know if there's people who don't have oily eyebrows, but that just basically helps. That you'd notice like throughout the day, if you don't normally set your eyebrows throughout the day, you'd notice that once your natural oils actually get to set in, you'd notice that your eyebrows are normally like shiny. So that basically helps with that. Or either you can actually go on top, or like once you've done your eyebrows already, you can actually take the setting powder or the translucent powder and then just pat the powder over your eyebrows once you're done. It's really a preference of which one is better for you. Second of all, it's so important to actually choose the right shade for your eyebrows. I know this might not seem like a big deal, but for me, I find that using like a shade that complements your complexion just makes the eyebrows look like they are more yours. It makes it look a lot more natural. So if you're a dark skinned girly, it doesn't help to use an eyebrow pencil that is like light brown. Like for me, it just becomes apparent. Yes, we all know that your eyebrows are drawn on, or rather you used an eyebrow pencil, but using a color that complements your skin tone or your skin complexion just gives the illusion that it's your own eyebrows. So I normally tend to go, I am a dark chocolate brown girl, so I normally take a dark brown pencil. I just think like it looks much more, much more nicer on me and much more natural on me. So just be cognizant of that. Maybe test it out, maybe try testing out different shades of browns on your skin, and then decide from there. But don't, if you are like dark in complexion, please don't use like those. There's this other brown that I've seen people use and I'm just like, I don't like it. I know it's a preference, I'm not so sure if I can find it here. I just don't like that brown, and I just don't think like it complements people's complexions like well. I feel like it's nice for like extremely like light in complexion people, but for dark girlies, I can't find it, you guys. Maybe I even threw it out because that brown just doesn't work. I think, let me see, I think here, this type of brown, it's like a lighter type of brown. I'm not so sure if you're going to be able to see it, but yeah. So it just needs to complement your skin complexion. It doesn't need to be too dark, not too light, just something that's going to complement your skin complexion really well. So firstly, I actually firstly start off by combing my eyebrows up. Just like that. And then I just go on top to kind of like shape them in a sense. If my eyebrows were already shaped, I wouldn't even have to do that. But already, as you can see, they shape already. So also as well, guys, there's different types of eyebrows, right? And different methods of doing your eyebrows. And one method is not going to work for everyone. So it's important for you to find out what method suits your face best and what method do you actually prefer? Because makeup really is about preference, right? It's not about the fact that it suits me or Lucy saying these ones are nicer, so I should go with these ones. So I've got two methods that I use when I do my eyebrows. You can check out those videos if you'd like to. The first one is where I actually draw the eyebrow, which is the one I'm going to be doing today, because that's the one that I like the most. And the second one is where I just basically take an eyebrow pencil and just draw streaks. Basically, I'm not actually drawing the eyebrow, I'm just following my eyebrow hairs. So I'll just draw streaks. So that one's a lot more natural, a lot more fluffy. For me, it really depends like what type of look I'm going for. So if I'm going for a much more casual look, a much more laid back look, I tend to do like the fluffy eyebrow method. Maybe I'll do the one on the one eye, and then the other method on the other eye, just so that you can see the comparison between the two. And then the other one where I actually draw on the eyebrow, I find it a lot more put together. So if I'm looking for like a much more put together look, a professional look, yeah, like I'd go for that type of eyebrow. So it just really depends like what I'm really like feeling like for that particular day. But that's the benefits of of being able to master your own eyebrows, is that you basically get to choose what you feel like doing. So then again, also there's different types of eyebrow pencils, like this one from Essence. Well, these are both from Essence, but this is the eye pencil, waterproof, long-lasting hot chocolate. I've showed you guys this before. This eyebrow pencil tends to dry off really fast, so it's the one that can actually twist up. And for a beginner, I really would not advise you to use this type of eyebrow pencil. This type of eyebrow pencil is convenient for people who are really quick on the job or quick with the job, because this eyebrow pencil is the type of pencil that it's a crayon, and because it's a crayon, it dries off really fast. So it's not as forgiving as your what do we call this method, this formula, the pencil one. Yeah, that one is like a crayon and this one is like a pencil. I don't know how to describe it, guys, but you can see it. This one is the one that you can actually sharpen, right? And this one is the twist up. So the one that you can actually sharpen is a lot more forgiving, because it doesn't really like dry off. You can work as slow as you want to and you get the desired results. But with this one actually dries off, and that's why if I am using it, I'll normally start off with this one to actually give me the shape first, and then I'd go on top with this one, and then I have to really work fast because this really dries off fast. So when you are looking for eyebrow pencils, or when you do buy eyebrow pencils and you are a beginner, just be cognizant of that. Always start with these ones. These ones are a lot more forgiving and a lot more easier to work with. And then you also want to make sure that your eyebrow pencil is sharp. Your eyebrow pencil being sharp really just makes the work easier and neater, but then again, like, that one is your choice. So I just sharpened mine, and then I'm just gonna start. So again, because I know my eyebrows, you'd notice that I don't have much eyebrows, so, and I don't really like small eyebrows. I like medium to on the thicker side of eyebrows. Like, it depends, really, it depends. And sometimes it's not really dependent on me, it's really dependent on how my makeup look is going for, or how the eyebrows come out that day. Like, I just go with the flow with whatever comes out for that particular day. Okay, so I'm just gonna draw. Just take it, like, you can see, like, I'm not like drawing like once and, you know, like, got to be artistic. And then I'm just gonna carve it with my natural brow, and where it actually stops, where my hairs actually stop, that's exactly where I'm gonna stop. And then when it comes, notice that I'm also not starting right from where, like, the line didn't start exactly like where my actual hairs start. So it started like somewhere there. That's where, like, the eye pencil actually starts. And I'm gonna do the same at the bottom, except I'm gonna extend the line, and the bottom one is actually gonna start, the line is gonna actually start where my actual hairs start. I actually tweezed my eyebrows like I think like a month ago, so they are growing out, which means like it gives me a lot more work to conceal. So I hope you can see that, because I have hair which makes it difficult to see. So I'm gonna do like, so that's that, you guys, and then I just end it right there. Another thing, you don't want to make sure that your eyebrow, I know I made this mistake so much, you want to make sure your eyebrow doesn't extend the corner of your eye there. So you can actually delete that and actually rectify that, or actually clean it up with concealer, but it should not be somewhere here, like it just makes you, I didn't notice, but when I look back at my pictures, I'm just like, what was I thinking for my eyebrow to come like here? No one's eyebrow gets here, guys. So please make sure to make it look decent and proper, and so that you're not looking like cuckoos, just make sure that you angle your pencil, and that will tell you where actually your eyebrow should actually end. So that's basically it, guys. That's just basically following my natural shape of my eyebrows. So if I'd want something bigger, I'd actually like start it off on my actual skin, because my eyebrows are little and are quite they shaped like in a small way, or they are quite skinny. So that's the reason why the translucent powder is important, because sometimes I go over my actual hairs. So that's actually useful. And then next, what I'll normally do is that, okay, for the sake of this tutorial, let me just use like one eyebrow pencil, because the other one I mentioned that it's not beginner friendly. Next, I will just color in. Just color in. If you did coloring in creche or primary school, this like should be an easy thing. And remember what they taught you in coloring. When it comes to coloring, you color in between the lines. Yes, ma'am. So exactly where the top line ended, that's exactly where your coloring is gonna stop, you guys. That's exactly where your coloring is gonna stop. And then you're gonna take a brush, your spoolie brush, and then just kind of drag that eye pencil to the front, because that's gonna give you more of like a natural look. So you're just gonna drag it like so. Then once you feel like the product has reached the actual front, you just brush your hairs upward. Brush your hairs upward, and that's about it. There you have it, like you've got your eyebrow. Now when it comes to cleaning up, you guys, like one thing that I actually want to share, I actually still do clean my bottom brow with concealer, right? I know like there was a time where we cleaned like our bottom eyebrow with concealer, with a concealer that is slightly lighter, which I still do. But if you're looking for a more natural look, I'm gonna say use a foundation that is your skin color. I honestly feel like gone are the days where you need to like have like an apparent line that you have like concealer underneath your eyebrow. Like you can still clean off your eyebrow with your foundation, preferably a skin tint, you guys. Ever since I've been on skin tints, I've been loving skin tints, you guys. The way like, yo, I love skin tints. So that's what I've been doing as of late. Like, yeah, that's what I've been doing as of late. I just basically clean up with my skin tint, which is the exact same shade as my skin complexion. And I feel like even in pictures, even on camera, even in person, guys, it just looks like a lot more natural without like being able to see like that white concealer, not white, like bright concealer line. And I'm just gonna just clean that up. Also, if you can, guys, when it comes to your eyebrows, if you can get a brush like invest in a good eyebrow brush, like especially one that like you're gonna use to like clean up, like an angled eyebrow brush, because if it's quality, then it will really like help you like get the desired shape, especially when it comes to like concealing and cleaning out. So there's just certain things that you should be willing to spend your bucks on too, and it's really not that much. This is an ecosystem. I love I think it's ecosystem brushes from Clicks. I buy them from Clicks. And then on top I use the very same skin tint, and I'm just following as close as possible. I hope you guys can see this because I'm busy looking at my mirror. I just follow that as close as possible to the actual line, and that should be it. But if you are a perfectionist like me, you can go ahead and go to the end of your eyebrow and just sharpen that out a little more. Just clean that out a little more. But you see what I'm talking about. If I come closer, right here at the bottom of my eyebrow, you can see hairs there, and it doesn't really look that neat and clean. So if I had shaved my eyebrows, if I had shaped my eyebrows, this would look like a lot more neater. I'm not mad at it, but yeah, it doesn't really look that neat. So you can go over that again with more concealer or with more skin tint or foundation to just kind of conceal those hairs. But that's basically it, guys. So simple. I feel like it's not like, I feel like it's decent. I really feel like it's a decent eyebrow. So as I mentioned, then if you want to set your eyebrow further, you just take your translucent powder and just buff some powder on top of your eyebrow. Just make sure that you dust the powder off, and then just set it. Just set that pencil in place so that your eyebrow pencil does not move around throughout the day. Alternatively, you can take sunlight, with the sunlight, the bar soap, the green one, run your spoolie through it, and then just brush over your eyebrows. That works like a charm. Or you can just take hair gel as well. Yeah, take your spoolie, run it through the hair gel, and just comb it upward. It really depends like which method is much more preferable for you. I'm gonna do the other eye with the most easiest method. So as you can see, I love this eyebrow. It looks a lot more put together. Like, this is the normal eyebrow I go for if I'm not like in a hurry. But if I am in a hurry, this one that I'm about to do next is the one that I normally do. It's a lot more easier, like it's fast, and I feel like even for beginners it is the best. So I'm just gonna take the very same skin tint, dip into that. So the difference between this eyebrow tutorial and the one that I've been doing is the concealer thing, and it really does make a huge difference, you guys. So you're just gonna follow your line again. But see, that's why I find sometimes this can be kind of difficult, because you don't have no guide, but you have to just follow the line of your natural eyebrow, like just beneath that. Like, you can hardly see anything, right? But I can. And then just basically clean that off. So you start off by just cleaning that off. I'm just gonna buff that out. Okay. I don't know if you're able to see that, but I definitely am able to see that. So that already has cleaned my bottom brow, my bottom line. Then we're just gonna draw streaks, you guys. Just streaks, lightly. just like that. And please have a light hand. And then just keep combing that up just to see if you're satisfied. So this one is more like filling in your brow, not that you are actually like drawing an actual brow. You are just filling in. You are just filling in whatever you already have. This one I find is a lot more for people who have full brows. People who have bushy brows and you don't have much to do on your eyebrows, like this is for you. Or if already you've already actually got your eyebrows tinted or you have microblading done, this is like the best option for you. That's basically it. You'd need to draw on a lot more hair though. That's why I said it's like it's easier for people who have bushy eyebrows, because you're just like tracing over whatever you have. But for me, you can already see like it's gonna be like a lot more smaller than this actual brow. So if I'd want to like make it the same size, I'd actually like have to do like a lot more work. Then we're gonna take our skin tint again. Guys, do you find that there's like one eyebrow that you normally struggle to do because of your hand? Comb that out a little bit. You can see like already it's giving me the more fluffy, bushy, more natural look. So with this method, you can also take your powder brush, but for me, I'll normally prefer to take gel because I feel like gel makes my eyebrows like stand. Sometimes you can actually start off with the gel first and then with your eyebrow pencil later. It's all your preference. So I do whichever one really. And then I twist the brush with the side that doesn't have gel. And then I just kind of just to make it look a lot more neater. Okay. Yep, gonna wait for that to dry a little bit. I bet you guys can tell like the difference. This one is looking a lot more polished, a lot more put together, while this one looks a lot more natural and a lot more, yeah. So once it's dry, you're just gonna press that in. Just press that in a little bit. Press that gel in. And that's about it, you guys. That went hard, was it? So that's it, you guys. That is the eyebrow tutorial. For me, eyebrows are really simple, you guys, but remember, practice makes perfect. Your eyebrows do not need to look perfect. They just need to be to make you look decent. As long as they're not making your face look deformed, then you should be good to go. But practice makes perfect. Keep practicing it. Again, as I mentioned, eyebrows are like one of the most, if not the most important thing on your face. Like if you just can continue like practicing that skill, the rest of the other things like your makeup, like your concealing and all of that, those are really simple stuff. If you can really master like getting your shape of your eyebrows right, like you are gone, girl. You are gone, girl. But anyway, please tell me if you find these tips and everything that I mentioned, if you find them helpful. Is there anything that I mentioned that is new to you? Please make sure that you like the video. I want to get into videos, you guys. My heart when it comes to makeup is really to be able to do makeup videos where I'm able to talk. But I am well aware that a lot of people don't want makeup videos where you are speaking, but I feel like then how then are you going to be educated? How then do we teach skills if people are not willing to listen? So I've just basically decided that when I can, I am gonna speak through certain things, even though the views might not be there. For the people who truly appreciate it or the people who truly need it, I guess they'll be able to pick something out of what I am saying, and I really hope that that can help them, because for me, that's truly how I learn about makeup, by listening to a person like speak me through like, why do they do certain things, like why do they use certain shades, like why do you need to use certain things. And I feel like that just helps me and empowers me in my makeup journey. But anyway, thank you so much for watching up until this far. If you have not subscribed, please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge. Don't forget to like the video, leave a comment for me. I truly appreciate it. It just makes you feel like you're not alone when you leave a person a comment, even though it's not like a comment like where you're writing out something. You can just leave a heart if you would like. I'd appreciate that. And yeah, I guess I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.